What is up, guys? It is Farzy here, and welcome back to my Let's Play world. I'm currently in my mob grinder getting my elytra all healed up, but after that, we have some awesome plans for today. The reason I started the day down here is because we are officially, well just about, minus the 2 rotten flesh right here, we have 2 double chests full of rotten flesh. So I'm gonna start off by clearing these out and trading these with some villagers to get some emeralds. Now unfortunately I didn't plan very well for this, so I didn't clear out my shulker boxes, so I'm gonna do what I can to transport this pretty quickly, but it might take a few trips down here. You know what, I'm gonna save myself the trouble, and I'm going to just make some more shulker boxes if I have the materials. Hey, oh, actually I have a couple right here. Alright, this might actually be really easy. I refuse to take a million trips. We're gonna make this super simple on ourselves. But anyways, I think now's a good time to talk about our plans for today. Today, we're gonna be building a couple of new things in the world, all with a similar theme. The theme is going to be nature and farming. More specifically, what we're gonna do today is build a couple of farms for pumpkins and melons, and I wanna make a greenhouse, something I've been putting off in this world for a very long time. Okay, first off, these 4 shulker boxes totally got all the rotten flesh. Actually, a perfect number somehow. I don't know how that actually worked out, but pretty cool. So, now let's go find us a cleric who will hopefully let us trade all this flesh without locking us out of a trade. Where can I find a cleric? Hello? Oh, I see one right over there. Perfect. Oh, we got 2 of you. Okay. Well, guys, I had the deal of a lifetime. You're not going to want to miss this. I actually should put these in a place where they can't use it to catapult into the water. Let's put them over in this house. All right, we have deals on deals on deals. Do you want... Ooh, he's already kind of... Dude, this guy's going to get to a diamond level really quickly. Oh, my goodness. I found 4 clerics and they all locked me out of their trade, so this might take a while. And about 17 years later, we have 3.5 stacks of emeralds with only a little bit of rotten flesh left over. Also, I converted almost all these guys to clerics, so sorry village, you're just a bunch of potion guys now, nothing else. But now guys, we can get to work. Wow, that just took a long time. That genuinely took about 45 minutes of real life time. That's crazy. I was just trading. Okay, well, let's get to today's real plan. So as I said, we are going to make a greenhouse and we're going to make a melon/pumpkin farm. So I want to do the farm first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get some observers and I'm going to have to get some pistons. So I got to do a lot of crafting right now because I don't have too many of either of these. So give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now let's go to the redstone lab and let's try and work on a solution for this farm. Now, I've never made a melon or pumpkin farm before, and if I have, it's been very inefficient, so we're gonna try to do this a more conventional way. Okay, here's the farm design. So basically, it is an observer looking at a melon seed. When this stem grows up and starts sprouting melons, the observer will detect that the stem is like putting the melons out and the pistons will squash it. I said that probably very in the incorrect way, but the point is melons get squashed and they should collect into these hoppers on the side. Now I could do like a hopper minecart thing underneath, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm terrible when it comes to minecart, hopper minecart, just like railroad redstone. I've never been good at it, so I'm gonna go this route. It'll have some loss, but it will work. Now, just to ensure that this will work, I'm on a creative world with the tick speed all the way set up, because it's hard to really test this thing without tick speed really enhanced, so I'm on a creative world doing the test, and it actually is working. We're getting some melons, so you're gonna see there is some loss, but as we did predict, we still get most of them. So this is a success. Let's go build it. Now, I'm going to build the farm over here because as you can see, in this tree farm area, this is where all our natural farms are. And as you can see, kind of a theme, they're all not super fully like fleshed out. They're not super automatic. They're very like lossable, newbie kind of farms, but I kind of like that, having a little area here just for like some low-level farms. So we're gonna continue the trend and put a melon farm either on the back wall or over here, but I think over here would be a little bit better just because a nice little wall here would be nice to break into. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get building, cross your fingers and hope everything works out. Just to truly show how lazy I am going to steal this beacon over here because I want to be able to insta-mine, and I can't go without it. I'm so spoiled. Total side note, I need to find a better place to stash beacons. I don't really have any good place to put them. The walls are too skinny, the cave house is too filled, the kingdom is too filled, so I'm going to dig a hole in this little mountain right here, and hopefully I can just stash one away, but that's a problem I gotta figure out in the future. Where can I put my beacons? Like, maybe under the water, but I don't know, I gotta think about that one. I redact my statement, I cannot do this here. This is a problem for another day. For now, I'm just gonna stash this beacon right here on the water, and I can move it later. Well, with that out of the way, I bet you guys are wondering, why do you even want a melon or a pumpkin farm? What's the purpose? Now guys, this is where it gets back into building and all the cool things you can do with building with detail. And that is, you can use melons and pumpkins for really cool gardens, for really good just extra color in an open field. It really can be a nice accent block, a nice just change of color and texture. So some of these blocks that you might not normally use in your builds really can add just a subtle yet powerful difference. But if that answer was too long and complicated for you, I'm going to use them for building, okay? Okay, looks like we're ready to begin. The area is open. So, as I said, we're going to do something a little bit like this. We're going to take out a hoe, take out our melon seeds, and we're going to just plant one like so. And go like this. Then we're going to put down an observer on top if I can get it. There we go. Then we're going to actually have to dig down a little bit just so we can get that angle. And yeah, and we're going to get pistons along each side facing down like this. I'm going to hide a bucket of water against that wall. And now let me get my hoppers out. And I wonder if I should have these all connecting. That'd be tough because it's in like corners. So I'm gonna have them like this in every corner, but to get them to connect, I'd have to like bring them all lower, and it might require some resources / complications. So I might just leave it like this and just simply check them all, which would be kind of annoying, but at the same time not that annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Now I am going to put some blocks. Ooh, wait a minute. That is gonna be on the pathway, which we don't want. Let me move this out one further. Check out this idea. I'm gonna take colored glass for the kind of crop. In this case, it's gonna be melons, and I'm gonna line it with a nice colorful little pattern like so, and it'll look cool, and it will help the melons and pumpkins not, fly out in every direction. So pretty cool stuff. And now let's get to the melon, or rather pumpkin. This is the melon. Let's get to the pumpkin farm. So this is going to be orange and brown glass, which I think suits it very well. So just line it across like this, and then we'll do the exact same farm again. And finally, the last step for this farm is to put in the hoppers like we did before. And boom. Oh, wait, one more, hold on. Boom. Okay, we are officially done. So let me just check these all for dirt. Oh, there we go. I don't want dirt clogging up this thing. But this is going to be a long-term farm. Or rather, slow burning farm, I guess you'd call it. It's just a farm that I'm not going to check often. Kind of like the sugarcane farm over here. I'm going to check it every, maybe once a week in real life, and I'll have stuff in here, and that's all it is, an easy way to get melons and pumpkins. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot about that. Why don't we patch that up really quick as well? Now it is time to work on the second plan for today, that being a greenhouse. So, I have kind of an idea for this, and I'm gonna get a bunch of wood and just see if we can recreate what's in my mind. So what my plan is going to be is make a rustic looking greenhouse with a lot of glass in it, but also a lot of wood and spruce planks, and just make it look not just like a big glass bubble, but more like an actual rustic kingdom themed building. Now, one thing I did notice while I was in my chests is that I don't actually have much sand or glass, so we might have to go on a quick little sand mining trip. Is that what it's called? Sand mining? Sand gathering trip, which I don't do very often, but I think I know a cool place where we can have some fun mining sand. And that magical place is going to be near my safari build. Now you'll be able to see shortly that right near this build, right here, there's a gigantic desert and an easy place to get sand. But I probably should sleep first because I don't want these villagers to die if there are even any left. Are there any left? I feel like we patched up a door, right? Maybe not. Uh-oh. I guess we'll take refuge up in the safari buildings, which is fine by me. An awesome little building. Let me sleep really quick, and we'll get back to work. But boy, this build, just looking at it again, this is one of my best builds ever. Not for size or scale, but just for detail. It's just a nice little build. So many small things I added. We got the lions and the tigers, just the dyed sheep because I was too lazy to actually like build a statue, so I just made sheep my mobs. But yeah, to make a long story short, this place is awesome. But yes, let's go grab some sand and get back to work. I have to say, I've never been a big sand collector, but this is actually very therapeutic. This is very enjoyable, mostly because it breaks so fast. But I think in Minecraft, anything that breaks fast, like wood with an axe, or sand with a shovel, or stone with a beacon and a nice pickaxe, anything like that, it's very just relaxing to just break a bunch of it at once. Alright, we have about 7 stacks, so now we can head back. But I saw along the way back, there were some oak and spruce trees. So why don't we go 2 for 1 on this little adventure here, and mine up our wood for this build as well. Here we are, a nice little forest for me to just ravage through. Alright, side note, I'm definitely gonna build here sometime. It's right on the way to the safari. It's really close to the ocean near my house, and it's just a beautiful little flower forest. Goes up into the amplified area. This area right here is absolutely beautiful. Alright, I think we have enough blocks, so now we're going to just go look for a place to build this thing. Now naturally I'd say, let's go near this farming area, because it would make sense. It's a greenhouse, but there might not be any room here, unless I squeezed it like right here. I could, maybe right here could be a potential spot. Let's think, so it could be right there on the podzol, or maybe squeezed right here, but still kind of a tough spot. Or it could be right over here near the archery area and the berry area. So I think this area and then the first area down by the farm would be the best. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Give me a minute. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna put it right here in front of the horse stable and right in front of the, what's it called, the wheat field. So I'm gonna have to tear this tree down, and hopefully it'll even fit. This is still kind of like a test because it might not even fit properly, but I really like this location here. I think it fits. It makes sense because again, we got a wheat field here, farmhouse there. It just makes a good spot. I'm making an outline just to ensure it'll fit right, and I think we just can squeeze it in here, like literally just. It might look a little weird this close, but I'm just gonna roll with it, and if it really looks that bad, we can always redo it. So for this greenhouse, the design I'm kind of going with now is gonna be like this structure kind of arching in, like an upside down V shape almost, and that's because in between this kind of like upper V shape, I want to have glass. So for example, we have these like wooden outlines, and then in between here will be like glass panes. So I'm kind of hoping this will work out. I haven't tested it yet, which is a big no-no. If you're an upcoming Minecraft YouTuber like myself, you need to test out your builds before you record. Consider what I'm doing right now a big no-no, but we're already here, so whatever. Let's just continue with it, I guess. So here is one of these big panes done. Now obviously I'll put some more design. I'll put like something crossing over, maybe just like some better archways with stairs. I'll do small details, but this is what the general thing is going to look like, and I don't mind it. I can't really tell too much right now. I'll have to continue to work on it and see how it looks as we go on, but for a start, it's pretty nice. this is something I've never really done before in the sense of doing like 3D glass. So the glass, as you'll see out here, it's one inward from the rest of the structure. I haven't done this a ton, so that's why I'm a little bit kind of like iffy, like, hey, will this work? I mean, I guess we'll find out, but I really haven't had much practice with this yet. Here's a small update. We're working on the roof now. So we did a bunch of like cool designs. We're still going, but I'm just getting like the major design details in. Then we can do smaller stuff as we go. But here's what we got. So you walk in, there's stripped oak wood inside of here, normal oak on the outside, some spruce stairs along everything. And I might do some like kind of sills like this on each level. How does that look actually? Not bad. I mean, it's kind of losing like its greenhouse effect. It's looking more like a house with big windows, but honestly, I'm liking the direction of this and I kind of just want to keep going with it, to be honest. But side note, it's been kind of a struggle finding where the entrance is going to be. Like, I made it right here, but it's kind of awkward because it's right against like the horse stable. I mean, I guess it's fine, but just this flower section here made it very awkward. But yeah, there's your update. Let's continue. I'll tell you guys, this thing is taking some time, but Rome was not built in a day, so we gotta keep going. I know that was very corny for a Minecraft build, but the point is, this has taken a long time. Alright, I think the outside is done. Let me just back up and get a good look at it. Boom. Look at, oh, whoops, little grass there. But you can see the roof is really unique. So the front side, it looks like a normal kind of rustic roof. But when you go to the sides, it's all glass and it's kind of like a facade roof when you're on the side. But I think it looks really cool, very unique. We go around, here's the side view. Then we go around to the door, and I haven't made a door yet, so I guess we're not totally done. Let me get some of this wood and try and do something here. Maybe like, I don't know. I didn't really plan this part through that much. Maybe I'll just do some pillars and like a door. Just like very simply like this and like shave it out. Yeah, that would work fine. That's okay. Alright, but yeah. So now we can work on the inside. So basically, I brought some water. I have a hoe. And we are just going to make a normal little farm. This is not supposed to be some like elaborate automatic farm like the Melon Farm. This is nothing more than just a big normal Minecraft farm. So let's get to work and let's see what we can do with this. So I think I'm gonna try and hide a water source on every side. That way every block in here can just be crops. Okay, now let's make all the dirt into soil. And then our final step is gonna be deciding what kind of crops we want in here. Now I don't want it to be like a big variety. I want it to be probably just one, maybe two, but I think one would look the best here. So what kind of color would go good in here? Probably not wheat, because there's wheat right there. I could do carrots, I could do beets, have like a nice red look inside. That might be the way to go, because we have a big carrot and potato farm in the Farzy craft statue. We have a big wheat field here. The beets are kind of hidden off over there, and yeah, right up there. So I think beets might look the best. My favorite thing in Minecraft is walking up to a new build, just like on the way back from getting new blocks. It kind of shows me like a natural view of what the new building's going to look like. So that was very cool. And we're probably going to be short, actually. So I brought bone meal. Lucky me. Or rather, smart me. Ooh, am I? No, I'm not good. All right, let's bone meal a couple of these things up. Oh, that takes a lot of bone meal, actually. Wow, all right. Take some of you and get a few more seeds, and we are done. Now let's just put a door down, and then we can call it a day. So we'll do a spruce door. Those seem to look better. Do that, and get a door, and I just crafted that, but maybe we could do a gate. That might look a little better. 100% I like that, and in fact I'll make use of these extra spruce fences and just go boom boom, then put just like a little, maybe slab actually, a little slab there, and boom, this is our greenhouse. It looks wonderful, and it'll look better when it's all covered in red like this, but I'm not gonna force them all, they'll grow on their own. But yes, this was a very fun build to do. Now I want to quickly go down to the cave house, and I want to just check on the melon and pumpkin farm really fast and just see if we have any loot down there yet. Oh, I see stuff on the ground. Wait. Oh, that was just the glass played a trick on me. Never mind. That was not anything on the ground. Anything yet? Hey, wait. Melon's right there. Pumpkin sitting there. That's not good. Oh, pumpkin in there. Oh, 3 pumpkins. Okay, this farm's working pretty quick, actually. Wow. I'm so impressed with that. That's actually really fast. All right. Awesome. Wait, why is the stem pointing that? You know what? Whatever. It's been working without me touching it. I'll leave it be. Alright guys, today's been super fun, but before we end the episode, we gotta do an age-old tradition, as old as your grandparents, and that is the comment of the day. And today, in the comment rainbow, we have a new comment by someone who's fairly new to our community, but they're very, very active, and I definitely think they're going to be a long-term fan, and her name is Alicia Rorig, and she simply says, Farzy deserves more subs. And you know what? Straight to the point, but sure, I appreciate it. And you know what? I agree, but that's neither here nor there. Thank you, Alicia, for the comment. I really do appreciate it. But guys, with the beautiful sunset in the back, we're gonna end the episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I will talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.